Hi, hello, welcome to my channel. I am Sri Lakshmi Devi of the student studying Sri Venkateshwara College of Engineering of first sem of CSE Data Science Department. The subject is Principles of Programming in C, and the topic we are going to discuss about is structure of C, while and do while loops, strings, pointers, formatted input and output statements. Structure of C, quadratic equation, while and do while loop. Introduction to C programming. C is a high level programming language that is widely used for system programming. It was developed in the early 1970s by Dennis Ritchie at Bell Labs. C provides low level access to memory and is known for its efficiency and performance. Structure of C programs. C program consists of functions with the main function as the entry point. Each program must include the necessary head filers for function it uses. The structure follows a specific syntax including declaration statements and comments. Basic concept components of C. Variables are used to store data and they must be declared before use. Data types include int, float, character, and others, each serving different purposes. Operators in C allow for arithmetic, logical, and relational operations on variables. Control structure in C. Control structure dedicate the flow of execution of the program. They include conditional statements like if else and switch case. Loops such as while or for allow for repeated execution of code blocks. Introduction to quadratic equation. A quadratic equation is a second degree polynomial typically in the form of ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0. The coefficients a, b, c are real numbers and a not equal to c. The solution to the equation can be found using quadratic formula. The quadratic formula is given by x is equals to minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. This formula allows for calculating the roots of the quadratic equation. The term under square root, known as the discriminant, determines the nature of the roots. Nature of roots. If the discriminant is positive, there are two distinct real roots. If the discriminant is 0, there is exactly one real root. If the discriminant is negative, the roots are complex, not real numbers. Introduction to C loops. In loops are fundamental programming construct used for iterations. They allow code to be executed repeatedly based on a given condition. The two primary types of loops in C are the while loop and do while loop. The while loop. The while loop continues execution as long as its condition evaluates to true. Its syntax includes an initialization, a condition, and an increment decrement statement. It is useful when the number of iterations is not known before end. While loop example. Here is an example for while loop. Printing number of from 1 to 5. The loop continues until it counter variable exceeds 5. This demonstrates how a while loop can control flow of execution. The do while. The do while loop is similar to while loop but guarantees at least one execution. It checks the condition after the execution of the loop body. This structure is useful when the loop must run at least once, regardless of the condition. Do while example. An example for a do while loop could be promoting user input until valid data is entered. The loop executes the input statement first, then checks if the condition is met. This ensures that the user is promoted at least once, even if the condition is false initially. Comparison of while and do while. The primary difference lies in the condition check location before in while and after in do while. While loops may not execute if the condition is false from the start. Do while loops provide guarantee of at least one execution of loop body. Applications of loops. Loops are essential in scenarios requiring repeated tasks such as calculation or data processing. They can be used in algorithms that require iterations such as searching and sorting. Efficient use of loops can significantly optimize performance in programming. And the conclusion is understanding the structure of C and its control flow mechanisms is crucial for programming. Quadratic equations or loops provide fundamental concepts that are widely applicable. Most of these topics can enhance problem solving skills and programming efficiency. Feel free to adjust any content as formatting as necessary. Format input and output statement and three differentiation of function and information about pointers. Introduction to formatted input and output. Formatted input and output are for handling data in programming. These statements allow for precise control over how data is read and displayed. Understanding these concepts is crucial for effective programming and data management. Importance of formatted input and output. Formatted input and output enhances user interaction with applications. It allows programmers to define the structure and style of data representation. Proper formatting can improve readability and usability of output data. Basic formatted input in C. The scanf function is commonly used for formatted input in C. It allows developers to read various data types by specifying format specifiers. Format specifiers include %d for integers, %f for float, and %s for strings. Formatted output in C. The printf function is used for creating formatted output in C. Similar to scanf, it uses format specifiers to determine the output format. This function can also include control characters for formatting such as /n. Formatted input output. Formatting techniques. Advanced techniques includes alignment, paddling, and precision settings. For example, using greater than 10 can write align input with a specified width. Precision setting allow for controlling the number of decimal places in floating point numbers. Introduction to differentiation. Pointers in C. Memory address, efficient data access, dynamic memory management. Memory address. Pointers store memory address providing direct access to data. Efficient data access. Pointers offer fast and flexible access to data, crucial for manipulating memory directly. Dynamic memory management. Pointers are essential for allocating and delocating memory dynamically during program execution. Understanding pointer variable. Pointer declaration. Declaring a pointer variable with the data types with will point to followed by an asterisk. Storing address. Pointers store the memory address of a variable providing direct access to its value. Use the star to dedifference of pointer retrieving the value it points to. Declaring and initializing pointers. Declaration. Int star pointer declares pointer to integer. Initialization. Int x equals to 10. PTR is equals to ampersand x. Pointer now points to the variable x. Differencing pointers. Pointer value dereferencing example. Pointer value. The pointer of The value of a pointer is the memory address it stores. Dereferencing. Use the star to dereference a pointer, retrieving the value it points to. Example: int star ptr opposite x. Ptr points to x int value is equals to star ptr. Value now holds the value of x. Pointer arithmetic. Pointer increment decrement. Pointer addition subtraction. Pointer comparison. Pointer increment decrement. Decrementing a pointer moves it to the next previous memory location of the same data type. Pointer addition subtraction. Adding subtracting an integer to form an pointer moves it a location that is multiple of the data size. Pointer comparison. Pointers can be compared to check if they point of the same location or if one is greater than the other, less than the other. Practical applications of pointer: dynamic memory allocations, data structure, function arguments. Dynamic memory location using functions like uh, brackets and free brackets to dynamically allocate and delocate memory. Data structure: implementing linked lists, trees, and graphs by connecting data elements using pointers. Function arguments: passing pointer functions allows efficient modification of data outside the function scope. Thank you. Thank you so much for listening to me. And for more such information, please visit my channel and please like, share, and subscribe my channel and keep supporting me like this. Thank you so much.